Back ball.
Nowhere close. Sugar, he was so convinced that he had heard something. There was a slight edge. Michael Goff might not have noticed. Forcing Litton to take the review.
Nicely played away. Just a lovely flourish to take it in the deep. This one area the Bangladeshis have done well in covering a lot of ground and ensuring that the but it will be up to KL Rahul to just run across. Have a few words with his partner. 17 of 29 is Washington Sundar, but it's Rahul on strike, comfortably going on at 34. It's just the way he negotiates the ball, plays the ball to its merit. Hasn't tried any premeditated shots. 29 overs done, 131 for 4.
Hiring is step one when it comes to our growth. We can't open a new shop or a new location without the right people. I couldn't keep up until I found ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps us get out there quickly and get us qualified candidates quickly. They sent us applicants that matched what I was looking for. I've hired for every role, entry-level technicians, service advisors, store managers. ZipRecruiter helps me find all the right people, even the most difficult jobs to fill.
ZipRecruiter, rated the #1 hiring site. Try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/Willow.
Well, the partnership is very, very crucial. Unfortunately, from the Indian perspective, they have not been really managed to build up. Just to hit the wick, made him destroy his bat, and that one again, ball not coming on. The timing once again not proper. Yes, Miraj has been very accurate, particularly right-handers. To time and be careful when shots as well as
Just outside off stop. With an angle that off spinner. Vilas operating it. Actually enticing Washington Sundar to probably come down the track, but not giving enough loop to the ball, enough time to Washington Sundar. He scored on his crease. They moved so well, primarily to the right-handers, of course the Bangladesh spinners, but the lines have been so very close and uptight. Most of the balls hitting the stumps, targeting the stumps, and if not, at least they're keeping the batter guessing. So in a channel where there's protection behind the stumps, in the form of a slip or a gully, they've been rewarded. Mehdi Hasan got a breakthrough. Shikhar Dhawan, 2 wickets for Shakib Al Hasan.
well, with the bunkers on the on cruise one down the leg side. Civil Brown put away with utmost comfort for a pressure relieving ball.
That's a freebie to KL Rahul. Still persisting with that same angle, now round the stump as well. And too far outside the leg stump. Even if KL Rahul had missed having any connection on that ball, it was still going to be an extra one for the India team.
His partnership of the innings so far. It goes up. How far is it flying? Far enough? Over. Just over the top. Just checking. Yes, that's a maximum to finish over number 30. It's 142 for ball. Going at 4.73 runs per over. You can see the mix in the Manhattan. Some tall buildings interspersed with some really small ones. So it's been ebb and flow in terms of the scoring of runs. Bangladesh, and their supporters will be reasonably pleased with what's transpired so far. It's their last 20 overs. The Australian way, Anjum, you double the score from this point in time. 6 wickets in hand. But a wicket holding up a little bit, maybe 280 would be a good score for India to head for.
Yeah, the timing not so perfect yet for the batters. KL Rahul didn't have that kind of a concern. Once he spotted a freebie down the leg side, the next one was tossed up nicely outside the off stump, allowing KL Rahul to free his arms. There was just a mid-off that he had to clear, and it didn't really matter whether it went the distance or not. Eventually it did. It was a nice way of ending that over. But the discipline of the Bangladesh bowlers, we already showed to the viewers how the spinners have operated, how even the seamers, you have to compliment, of course. And even if Linton Das has gone around the ground looking at his 5 specialist bowlers, whoever has thrown the ball to has actually done that job, whether it's for an over or 2 or a longer spell like Ibadat Hussain.
Hasan Mahmood does mix it up, and that's in one area, I suppose, that I don't know if it's intentional. At times he seems to just overcompensate when he's bowling one down the leg side. He goes pretty much wider. If he's full up and put away, he tries to bowl it short.
There's a lot of conversation happening between the wicketkeeper Mushfiqur Rahim and the bowler Mehdi Miraz. So yes, it was guidance and then giving him an impression which angle to utilize a bit more. Could have been dangerous had that been a direct hit. And that conversation would have just given an extra thought to the bowler Mehdi Miraz, and trying to do something special, eventually not working for him.
It's quick release here, chance of a run out, and that's been something that you can notice from the Bangladesh. They're very agile, very quick on their feet, and just bearing down lovely right at the end. You're safe, but it took that huge dive to ensure, even if the ball had hit, to be within the crease. Once again, you see just the shortening of length, the ball not really rearing up to what the bowler would expect, makes it easier for the batter to negotiate.
And also the last 2.5 weeks, Washington Sundar has been batting in New Zealand. The pitches where they offer a consistent bounce, a nice carry as well. You can stand up tall and play through the line. Here you got to wait a fraction bit longer and play that stroke. Delay that bat speed. Till he adjusts, it's going to be a struggle. 142 for 4.
Looking to save on car insurance? Then why settle for one quote from a single carrier when you could compare 50 plus with Jerry? Companies claim to save, but Jerry finds who can save you the most. Fast, free, and no phone calls. Save up to $848 at getjerry.com.
Small businesses are taking on what's next. Biz2 Credit gives you the funding that makes it all possible. So keep on doing what you're doing, you masters of what's next. We'll be right with you every step of the way. Biz2 Credit, funding what's next.
Wait, if you go at this pace, it's 229, but I'm sure it's going to be more like 7 or 8 runs and over. Go over the 280 mark. 8 will get them 294. It should be a good total for the bowlers to come. And then Bangladesh will be hoping to get a breakthrough, because this partnership has crossed, just made the 50 mark of 67 balls. But Ibadat Hussain back on 5 overs prior to this, 1 for 21. Very impressive spell so far. He can generate a better pace, can extract a bit of extra bounce even on this pitch, which is standard to just after the initial support in terms of bounce for the bowlers, just eased off a little bit. Good ball to start off with. Interesting to see the field positions for Ibadat Hussain and KL cover and Varish mid-off. Deep point on the boundary. Mid-on, mid-wicket. Deep backward square and a deep fine. Nice guy. What a terrific looking shot that. He made it look so simple. Drove it square with utmost disdain.
That's KL Rahul. And that balance that we've seen over the years. The comfort, the timing, the placement, everything so very pleasing to the eye. And for him as well to place that ball behind square. It wasn't too quick a ball from Ibadat. He hasn't picked up the pace as he started the spell with in his first over, that is. The drop in pace has allowed KL Rahul to maneuver the field.
Just stepping back, getting on top of the ball and again, just the place you wanted to put it. Didn't try to hit it too hard after the boundary. Comes back with the single. This is excellent cricket. This is very sensible from the experienced KL Rahul. It's one shy of what will be the first 50 of this innings for any Indian batter. 2.1 the strike rate. Tells you there are 21 dots, but there have been 3 sixes. That has really upped that strike rate for him. Wrote that decently enough. Just swivel around off the hips. It's a period of play, domination, rebuilding, and then just smoothly going in for a smooth sail, these two in the middle. KL Rahul, that's how he built his innings. A sluggish start, but once he got into his rhythm, he picked it up very nicely. It's that away, going to the boundary, that's going to get his 50. This is the 11th one-day international 50 of KL Rahul, the second against Bangladesh, and the second time this year in 7 innings. Absolutely top-class knock here by KL Rahul.
The very first outing for him in Bangladesh in one-day internationals. He's taken his time. He's waited for that ball to come closer to him to allow him to maneuver. The very fact that he played this over the backward point fielder knows that he knows exactly what's the pitch on offer.
A little bit of more extra shoulder into that delivery from Ibadat, and it finishes the over. 32 done, 152 for 4. The partnership worth of 73 balls from India. That's when weariness for the bother, losing wickets early on. The last one going at 92, 53 not out of 50. This has been a splendid innings by KL Rahul. Just steadied the nerves. Bangladesh making early inroads, making the early batters go back to the hut. But with Washington Sundar was been sedate, to say the least. 19 of 40 deliveries that built up a very, very strong partnership. Maybe 200 it, not quite where he wanted to go.
Another nice bowling change. Shakib Al Hasan comes back for his 6th. Knows it's an important time that he can want a wicket over here. KL Rahul batting well. Washington Sundar still struggling. So Shakib Al Hasan, his second bet after Mehdi Miraz, to get a wicket for him.
And the reverse can always be a risky shot. And Shakib Al Hasan, as soon as he comes back, has struck. And that crucial breakthrough, which was looking dangerous, has been broken. The crowd absolutely erupt in the stands. And this is a wonderful, wonderful breakthrough for Bangladesh.
Just the wicket that Clinton Das was looking for. He turns to his senior pro who loves bowling in Bangladesh. More than 200 ODI wickets for him. Gets one more. This one in the form of Washington Sundar, enticing a full shot, trying to force the pace. 19 of 43, hasn't had a good outing and departs caught by Ibadat Hussain. 152 for 5 India, and it's time for another drinks interval.
We found a movement because we believe you shouldn't have to choose between a great watch and a fair price. That's why we give you both. Our watches are uniquely designed in-house at our Los Angeles headquarters. Clean, modern watches crafted with top-tier materials. Our rapidly growing movement community has decided that style shouldn't break the bank. And we agree. So join the movement now at mvmt.com.
I tried all sorts of finance apps, but the best they could do was tell me what I already knew. Like, alert, you spent too much on dinner. I know I did. I signed the check. That's not helpful. And that's exactly why I started Rocket Money. I wanted an app to actually help me with my finances, not just tell me what I already know.
Rocket Money finds and gets rid of sneaky subscriptions,
Lowers bills, and puts you back in control of your finances. Download Rocket Money, the finance app your money deserves.
Did you know Google makes a phone? Sure, it's beautiful, but it does things other phones can't do, which is how it helps take important items out of pictures. Introducing our newest Google Pixel phones. Get Google Pixel 7 for free and 50% off Pixel Watch and Pixel Buds A series.
Hi, folks. It's the Medicare annual enrollment period, and this year it's simple. 1. Before the deadline, call the number below. 2. Check your zip code for a Medicare Advantage plan with prescriptions, dental care, and the benefit that adds money back to your Social Security check every month. 3. You'll find out what you're eligible for. AEP has a deadline. Call now.
I called to find a plan that covers more of my dental expenses.
I call every year to make sure my doctor is still in my plan.
I called to find a plan with lower copays. I called to see if my zip code has a plan with a benefit that adds money back to my Social Security check.
I call every year. Millions of people have called the Medicare coverage helpline. You can
very pleasing to the eye.
Defense background. He used to play volleyball for the Bangladesh Air Force. So used to saluting, but that's the way he celebrates. Brings out the smile. Top of that. And the wicket taking over. 34 done. 156 for 6.
ভিটামিন সির গুরুত্ব বুঝেছে দেশের সবাই। এই শীতে ত্বকের সুরক্ষায় সবার পকেটে মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি। ভিটামিন সির সাথে ভিটামিন ই যুক্ত হয়ে এখন আরো কার্যকর নতুন মেরিল পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি।
গোলাপের নির্যাস আর ভিটামিন ই সহ নতুন লাক্স দেয় চাঁদের মতো উজ্জ্বল চেহারা। লাক্স।
The only standout performer, look at Rahul, 55 or 53. Seems that it's completely different from what the other Indian batters have achieved. Been confident, he's been quick, he's been gutsy, and he's also really held the innings together. Sheet anchor role, while wickets have fallen on around him, has kept his cool. Impressive performance by the Bangladeshi bowlers. Shakib Al Hasan, the batter didn't have a clue to that delivery. The drift in, the little bit of turn, beat the bat and hit timber.
4 for 21. Best figures by a Bangladesh spinner against India. And that's none other than Shakib Al Hasan. What a prolific record he's had at Mirpur as well. And he continues to impress, missing a straight one. Shardul Thakur. A little bit of a turn, yes. And not enough coverage to the stumps. Departs for 2. 156 for 7 India.
অভিজাত ও রুচিসম্মত স্যানিটারি ওয়্যার ও ফিটিংস শাইন। শাইন স্যানিটারি ওয়্যার ও ফিটিংস রুচির প্রশ্নে একেবারেই আপোষহীন।
তুই পরে দেখ তো, নাইস। তোর ময়শ্চারাইজার এত তাড়াতাড়ি গায়ে, এটা ব্যবহার কর ভ্যাসলিন বডি লোশন। এর গ্লিসারিনযুক্ত ফর্মুলা ত্বকের গভীরে গিয়ে দেয় 6 গুণ দীর্ঘস্থায়ী ময়শ্চারাইজেশন ও এর ভ্যাসলিন জেলি ত্বকের ময়শ্চার লক করে ত্বক রাখে নরম এবং কোমল সারাদিন। ভ্যাসলিন।
আপনিও কি বাংলা লিংক ইউজার? তাহলে শুধুমাত্র আপনি টফিতে বিশ্বকাপ লাইভ দেখতে পারবেন সেরা এক্সপেরিয়েন্সে, ফাস্টেস্ট 4Gতে।
With almost 16 overs to go, India have lost 7 wickets. Strong batting lineup being tested and tried and troubled by the Bangladeshi bowlers. Another new batter in Jaha. He will be very pensive, he'll be very worried that Shakib Al Hasan is spinning a web here, really troubling the batters and allowed them to settle down. Best figures, still got almost 4 overs to go in this innings. Tom Kumar Das, skipper, will be very, very pleased. Generally, the all-round performance, we all know Bangladesh feel the happiest in this format of the game, and you can see the evidence in front of you.
I'm surprised there are no more fielders than just two around the bat for Deepak Chahar. He's batted well, 16 not out in an important chase. He knows how to bat. He can be a good partner to KL Rahul, but how does he get through to Shakib Al Hasan, who's bowling yet again an impressive spell for Bangladesh.
And that was made to go. It didn't. I thought it had a bit of bat. He's gone for the review. Just felt there might have been an inside edge on that one, but we'll wait and see.
TV umpire to director. We have a player review for LBW. On-field decision is out. I've checked the front foot. It's a fair delivery. Front on camera, please. Ball appears to be passing close to the bat. Can I have Ultra H to confirm if there is any bat involved? It's building. Standing by. Michael is still waiting for the outrage. Yes. Yeah, just roll it once again. I can see the bat is behind the pad. Just roll it once again for me, please. Yes, satisfied. Ball hit the pad first. So can I have ball tracking whenever it is ready? Original decision is out. Pitching outside off. Impact in line. Wickets hitting. Michael, stay with your out decision. I'll let you know whenever you are on screen.
So, another wicket goes down. He has to reverse his decision. Bat and pad close together, but the ball hitting pad first, and as Hawkeye showed, it was going to go on and hit the stumps. Another strike.
290 ODI wickets for Shakib Al Hasan. Out of that, 127 at this venue. Certainly the best figures for a left-arm spinner against India. Deepak Chahar also has to make that long walk back. India, more trouble. 8 down for 156.
নাজিয়ানা আনিকা
ম্যাডাম সিনেমা হিরোর নামই চলে আপনি চুলে নজর দেন গরম আর ঘাম চুলে শাইন না নষ্ট করে ফেলে
শাইন তো মন খুলেই করব আমিও আর আমার চুলও নতুন সানসিল্ক ব্ল্যাক শাইন এতে আছে আমলা বার্ন প্রোটিন আর ভিটামিন ই অ্যাক্টিভ মিক্স যা চুলকে দেয় 24 ঘন্টা পর্যন্ত শাইন শাইন করব মন খুলে
মাঠে ঘাটে প্রান্তরে খেলা হবে প্রতি ঘরে ঘরে খেলা হবে
খেলা হবে মজা হবে আর খাবার জমবে রুচি সসে
Well, it's the man of the moment, Shakib Al Hasan. On a 5-wicket haul. 5 for 21 is really troubled. The Indian batters and the crowd are absolutely enjoying this. Brilliant performance. Bangladesh cricket has been a little bit